everybody, it's Miss Alicia. I just got back from school. Me and Miss Melissa and Mr. Tim and Miss Tamia have been setting up the Big Dipper classroom for the Big Dippers and the Shooting Stars. And I'm so excited about the new setup in our classroom and the toys that we've got in there. And as we were setting up, I realized I was feeling kind of nervous, or maybe a little anxious about coming back to school. You know, it's been a while since I've seen everybody, and it might be hard to leave Bailey home alone all day long now. And I also thought about how excited I'm gonna be to see everybody and all the new things and the exciting things that have happened to us during this time apart. And I thought a really fun book to read today would be The First Day Jitters, because we all get a little nervous on our first day back to school. Now, this is by Julie Danneberg. Let's get started. Sarah, dear. Time to get out of bed, said Mr. Hartwell, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day of school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and she pulled the covers up over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shades. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate new school, said Sarah, and she tunneled down into the end of her bed. I know it can be hard going back to school, whether it's new or not. Things can change. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never even been there before. Don't worry, you'll like it just like you like the other school. Besides, think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I hate it. That's all. So it can be scary to go back to school even when you know some of the friends that are going to be there. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them that you're coming. They will think that I am lucky. They will wish that they were at home in their bed too. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game a minute longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed and she stumbled into the bathroom and she fumbled on her clothing. My head hurts, she moaned as she tugged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy from being nervous, and they drove down the street and she could hardly breathe. Sometimes when you're really scared, anxious, or nervous, your hands can get really sweaty, or you might find yourself holding your breath because you're nervous, and it's important to remember that that's okay, and that we need to take deep breaths together with your mom or your dad or your grandma or aunts or uncles. They're always there to help you get through that. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down into her seat. Oh, Sarah, said Miss Burton. She gushed and she peeked into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. You guys might see Miss Jessica or Miss Laura or Miss Terry peeking into your car to help you guys get from the car to the classroom. She led Sarah quickly into the building and they walked through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone feels nervous on their first day, she said over her shoulder to Sarah. Remember that everybody feels nervous sometimes. When they got to the classroom, most of the kids were already in their seats. The class looked up as Miss Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, Miss Burton said. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. See, even teachers get nervous, but I know that we are all so excited to have you guys back at UCCC, and I'm so excited about my Big Dippers and Shooting Stars classroom in just about a couple days, and we'll all be back together again. I can't wait. I miss you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the book. Bye.